Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So today we are playing a game I have never played before in my life. I don't know anything about it. But it seemed like a good game to try out for the spooky season. So let's make sure all of our graphics and everything are good to go. Sound. Let's get the music down a little bit more. Alright, yes, oh no, cancel, okay, apply settings. Alright guys, now we are just gonna get into it. New game, wish me luck. I think this is gonna scare the ever-living shit out of me. I don't do well with horror games. In 1924. Edward Pierce. Pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Alright guys, enter madness. I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. What's dark? Jeez. Where the ever-living fuck are we? Oh my god. I thought I was just like a detective looking for a case. You know what? I think I'm gonna turn off motion blur. Graphics. Motion blur is off. Better. Okay. Can't take the lantern? Okay. Alright, where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we? A cave with dead fish everywhere. Dead fish parts. Oh my god, did somebody kidnap us? Or are we starting the game in Medias Res? If I said that correctly. Basically in the midst of the action. Okay, no, we're gonna have to change that to C. Let's see, is anything else C? Oops. No, so crouch, you are C, my friend. Run, left shift, that's fine. Interact, E, perfect. Left click, yep, okay. I wish all developers would pick the same shit for every option. Stuck here. Anybody at least. So I need something to... Let me try it one more time. Okay, yeah, so I need something to break that down with. Oh no, there we go. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to do like Bob in here with the music already. Queen. Want to break free. I want to break free. Alright, well now what? So I've got my lantern. We're getting in the boat. What the fuck? Oh, jump. Oh. Okay, I've got my lantern, and now what? The way we came in from. There's a doorway or something we missed. Oh. Can't leave the way I came in. So where the fuck do I go? Thanks for the hype, Bob. I know I can always depend on you. Okay, so that's where I got the lantern from. Are you seeing anything I'm not, man? Oh, like, where do we go? A bolt cutter. Okay, well, that's all well and good. However, do I really need to get this door open now? I mean, my little cubby hole seemed to work just fine. Oh, that's a whole new cave.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Oh. That must be Cthulhu. Speaking in my head. Oh. Gross.
What a putrid offering.
Oh, buddy, this was not from me, so don't get mad at my ass. I didn't give you rotting shark. The only way I can go. Yep. Right now we're just on a single line course here.
Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the fuck? Oh.
I hate whiskey.
Adult diary. Alright, Pierce Investigations Agency, my private detective agency, contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there was no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other: adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed. I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. This place is mine, for the moment. Oh. Okay. All in physical power. Wonder if these just level up automatically as I use them? Not sure. The browner can be a downer the next day. Oh, Bob. Tell me you don't speak from experience. Nightmares, mental trauma, sanity. My sanity is stable. I'm confident in my abilities and my Cartesian mind. Conduct your investigations by sticking to the facts, fictions, and your perceptions of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the... I'm gonna butcher this, Meuse-Argonne offense. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their positions for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay. Lost Battalion, 10-7-18. Old lighter they engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Oh, I can turn it. I don't think I can do anything on this yet. Yeah, so I'll have to earn it some kind of way.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Well, may not be the medication. And Bob, I take it the brown doesn't bring you down no more, huh? Oh. No, we're not gonna drink yet. It's too early in the morning.
Well, since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Yeah, the doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I hear voices in my dreams. They're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me?
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Oh, morning, Goblin Gaming. Hey! So happy to see you here, man.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
Wait and don't look back. Now I can be a jerk on my own. Good times, Bob, good times. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
No more, I take it, huh? Well... I think... Actually, you know that... Oh. Had to turn it off, maybe?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, I've got 8 character points available. Oh god, guys, what do we want? What do we want? Ability to find hidden objects. Improving the skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. Undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Okay. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of an object. Need to influence those. Your power of speech increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Obviously, we know what strength is. It represents investigating talents. understanding past events by analyzing a crime or an object. Shit, there's a lot of good options here. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Shit. They both look so good. Oh, not both, but they all look so good. I guess I would like to go with eloquence. But I don't want to go crazy for a while yet. Maybe I'll just increase everything a little bit. For the next level. Okay, so it tells you, that 3, 6, 4, 2. Build that up to the next level. Or that one. I guess let's go with eloquence. And we'll throw that one into occult then, I guess. And yeah, so validate. Oh, I hate it when they ask that, because then it makes me second guess, but we're gonna go with it.
Mr. Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Can I walk with his pinky out?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom
Maybe.
I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
I mean...
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oh, I did put one pointing to a cult, so that might help. Alright, examine the Hawkins files. Alright, Pierce Investigation Agency, October 20th. The doctor can well repeat that it... Strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Need to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, blah 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 blah. Knowledge. Okay. Case solved. The bar owner who hired me, oh. Stuff I've already seen before.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, some of it's unreadable, but we can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Now let's... You know what? If this painting makes me mad...
What's this symbol on the man's chest?
Oh, I needed investigation
It's
skill.
as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Drew... She drew his dream. That one's unlocked. Something's not right.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
She was a little crazy.
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Bob, you have not seen what I have seen.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Also, am I the only one who's like, who the hell is sitting outside honking their damn horn? Alright, well, I have clicked on everything. So, yeah.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Yeah, fuck you.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Man in my situation.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
That looks like two people. A girl and a guy. And they are definitely looking at something horrific. Got tentacle hands. Okay, well, I mean, I guess there's really not much else to do. Learning of medicine. Object obtained. Oh, so I can progress it by just using items too. Nice. Alright, so... yeah, we'll have to pay attention to how we are. Tentacle hand sounds popular in Japan. You know, you're probably not wrong if I had to wager a guess. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, so all we're gonna do now is hit the door. Pierce took the case. First artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. Place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Enter madness. Some intense music. You looking at?
We're almost there.
That guy looks like he's trying a little too hard to keep that gruff appearance. Alright, man. Here's the fucking title. All of Cthulhu. Skyla? Name of the boat there? Oh. Crashed. There's a lot of crashed ships. Boat, whatever. Like a glove. Look at that dude. That was a great parking job.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
What kind of dock are we walking across?
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain.
Our perfect fit, exactly.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
New objective, talk to Fitzroy. Is that the guy in the bar? I think he said. Darkwater docks. 5 days later. On the approaches to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circle the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belonged to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have to tell me. And Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins and the archives of the Harbor Master's office. Okay. Can I talk to, like, other random people as well? Oh, I can't bother the fisherman. Hey, buddy. Hey, hi. Can I... No? You don't want to hear about your car's extended warranty? Alright. Alright. Did you not start with gutted whale, shark, dolphin? Yeah, in my dream there was the gutted whale. I guess let's go look at that first, then.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Oh,
Okay, that's enough.
they know
Back
something.
and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
That was the meme I was trying for, Bob.
Not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
Fail a skill
Only
test.
a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
Yeah, the
coming.
voice acting for that guy's not the
Something real-
The
greatest.
same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the
Alright.
water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't.
I'm gonna go to the bar then. Maybe not get us a drink though. Guess they don't like strangers. Oh.
Hey, be careful.
Pierce was like, "Don't fuck with me, dude." She's like, that's sexy.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess.
You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Maybe the drink gives him superpowers. It always made me plus 50 charisma. Was it plus 50 charisma, or did you just think it was plus 50 charisma? Because I'll have you know, alcohol in every game gives you negative modifiers, not positive. Good for two things, degreasing an engine and killing brain cells. Oh yeah. Looking for Warehouse 36.
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Well, that's it then. All right, Bob. Do I order a drink or not? I was trying to keep my guy sober here. But do I let him give in to vice, or do I help him be the better man? So, to order a drink or not? What do we think? You know what? No. Don't tell me, because I think we're just going to leave. Yeah, I think we're gonna look out for our boy's best interest, and he's not gonna have a drink. Well, those guys are just having a good old time. What a nice looking place, though. It's like very,
And then he said, you have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
asylum staff.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, The most significant event of the last 80 years.
Skylar returns to the port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Skylar, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. Oh, what's this? A while ago. Locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the crustacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Mr. Marks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff at the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. That seems like a pretty nice deal. And yeah, the bar is really clean. I actually really like the look of it.
Again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
We're talking about.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. You have no right to treat us like this.
What did he say?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
Actually,
That's
did like
true.
your songs.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe
Sorry if you heard the dogs.
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
What you looking at, stranger?
What is a woman like you doing in a place like this? You could pass out and not be dirty when you go into work the next day. It's true, a bar like that, yeah. Although I think with the all the wood and stuff, they probably just hose it in or hose it down. Oh yeah, what's a place like? Oh, I think you did a typo. You're trying to do the quote from The Mummy. I think. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna do a woman like you in a place like this.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, well, We'll head on out then. I don't know that there's anything else to do in the bar. Prohibition. They were like, nope, fuck prohibition. Alright, now we're gonna head to the Harbor Master's place. What he has to say.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Let's not be rude immediately and start shuffling through his things.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Good question. Oh. Damn, look at that. That dude snuck out. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, well, now that he's gone, I guess I'll just snoop around. You just gonna watch? No, okay. You gonna go? Well, I'm gonna snoop whether you're looking or not. How's that?
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Hmm. Woohoo! Medicine Volume 2. Don't mind if I do. Let me just look around your personal space here. Don't worry. I'll only steal the things that are worthwhile to me.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
That's his grandfather?
What a macabre souvenir.
Peg leg. Well, less peg. Metal. Alright, that's everything I can snoop, right? Okay, he's just waiting for me outside, I think. Yeah, I'm coming, dude, I'm coming.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
I did.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
Giant
That's
squids.
true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here.
Scylla.
You can go and see it if you're interested.
Yeah, no, I saw it when I was snooping. You know, I gotta appreciate this guy does not care at all that I was looking through his drawers. Like, it's not like that picture was displayed out on a ledge somewhere. No, dude, I was looking through your personal shit. Shouldn't you be a little mad about that?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that.
Protection from
Terrifies
whom?
my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
The big building? What are
Understood.
those?
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Charles Hawkins. Oh.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Roger that. Alright. New objective. Let's see. Oh, because I have 2 points available. Should I put it? 6, 6, 6. So they all. This one needs 3. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at this game, I'm thinking that I might need to put some into investigation. Oh, thanks, Goblin. Yeah, I actually went on to Fiverr and asked somebody to make it. I was quite happy with it. Yeah, we'll put some in investigation for now. Right. All these people we know. Son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He was 2? No, he's 11. I thought those were Roman numerals at first. I was just like, okay. It's early, guys. Alright, so nothing. I just want to get these exclamation marks off. Click on everything. I mean, is that really a clue? Guess so. Well, either way. Alright, so now we have to get inside of the warehouse. I'm guessing it's this big building right there.
That's no way way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Shysters. Got yours finished from a friend of yours. Gets it debuted on your new YouTube channel today. Oh, awesome! You'll, are you in Steamy's Discord or anything? Because if you want to share the link someplace, I'd be happy to check out your channel.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
What?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Unfortunate.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
I mean, honestly, fair. Oh yeah, Steamy's awesome. He is hilarious. I'm so glad I found his channel. But I think he has like a content from members section in his Discord. If you want to drop the link there to your channel when it debuts, yeah, I'll check it out, man.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Oh, okay.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I think I did all of those already.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Game looks similar to Alice Madness Returns. It does, and I actually adore that game. I've never finished it, but I do love it. I love that and the first Alice by American McGee. Those games are just terrific. I love the style and the ambience and whatnot. I got the statue. I can't talk to him. How did they deface the statue? That does not look like normal, normal tagging, though.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
When am I going to play those? I actually, well, I mean, I have the first Alice game on CD, but I don't have a disc. I don't have a CD player or a disc drive on my computer. I'd love to see whether it would be remade in Unreal Engine 5. That'd be even darker, more epic. Oh, yeah. Man, Alice in Unreal Engine would be fantastic. Only problem is I don't know which studio I would trust to do the job well. Like, it would have to be, I don't know. I'm trying to think of studios that could go up to the job.
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Rude.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
Fuck you,
I
man.
don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Oh, man, do I lie? Oh, yeah, the ones who remade the Resident Evil games. Yeah, I heard that those were pretty good. Maybe we can send them our pleas for the game. Did I lie? Fuck it, we're gonna lie. Or do I... See, I don't know if I choose this, if it'll go away. Guess I'll ask.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Curious.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
Well, I just got here.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Played number 2, definitely darker than the original. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I probably agree. Both games though are just like they've got such a great story, and I love that they do like a psychological deep dive into her. How would they possibly believe this lie now after all this talk? Hold to test eloquence.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
So.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Some people like those guys are just that dumb. It's true. They really could legitimately be that dumb.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
So we know that the door to the warehouse at least is unguarded. Or a warehouse. And I just jump over a wall?
Well, well, look who's back.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you miss us?
Missed you guys. And some mugs.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one
Liquor.
thing that'll get us to move.
Liquor makes
For
you quicker.
sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Yeah, gotta find a way to sneak in like a ninja. If only. I think I'm gonna have to go on some fetch quest though. I'm gonna have to go back to the bar, get some alcohol, if he'll serve me.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows.
Terminator,
I
I'll
wasn't
be
on
back.
the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Yeah, man, that kind of rhymed actually.
You again. I told you to beat it.
Oh, fine.
No need to get worked up.
Fine, fine, fine. I doubt he'll let me into the warehouse anyways. So let's go get us...
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Go get us some alcohol. Oh, who are these two? Jeez. Don't tell me there's more drunks.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
Or my cat.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Okay, now let's see if the bartender will give me alcohol.
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Can I buy a bottle of whiskey?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
They didn't leave, did they? Yeah, those guys are still standing there.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
Yeah, okay, so those are different people. Alright, well, I've exhausted talking to everybody, I think. I guess we'll see if the harbor master has a bottle of liquor I can borrow.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright, so I can't get nothing from him. But we haven't been down this new road yet. And I know it's 7 and I usually wrap up at 7, but let's go to 7:30. Just on the off chance that something interesting will happen before then. Find a way into the warehouses. Hi, friend.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Yeah, extended stream. I'm enjoying the game so far.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
He wasn't a painting with me, so...
I shall take my leave.
And then a car is blocking it. So... they have successfully pinned me in. Oh wait. New area. Unlocked. Find hidden items. The spot hidden skill shows you how to... okay, so... hopefully I leveled that up enough. Am I gonna have to go in the water? So that's gonna lift that up, but to what end? You know what, let me check out... no, I'll go ahead and raise it.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay, so... why is it not letting me do anything? Do I need another part? Let's finish looking around this space, see if anything else pops up. Art enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Alright. Ratchet device. So, how do I use it? Missing another part? I don't think my skills are high enough. It's showing me that there's something here, but I can't see it. Why is that blinking down there in the corner?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Nothing else I can use? Huh. Go.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
So I'm missing a third part? Are you fucking kidding me? How many parts does this thing need? Okay, nothing there. What else can I do? It. On the walls. And it will not let me do anything else. Alright, back down we go. What did we miss? What did we miss? What did we miss? Now I'm doing the old video game method, you know, where you like walk against the walls and you just fucking hit E until something happens. I'm sure everybody remembers playing old video games like that. Oh. Huh.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
How did I get the lighter out? Okay, let me look. What's what's the settings for that? I don't even know. Light, middle mouse button. Okay, I did that by accident. That is a great mechanic. That you can only see certain things when the light's on. I like that. Alright, now we can turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Good luck, friend. Happy little accidents, right?
Damn, I broke it.
Really, dude? Really, all that fucking work and you just broke the damn thing? All of that literally for nothing. Am I gonna have to talk to that Catwoman again? Alright, so we're not getting in through that way.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
She is a bit of an asshole, isn't she?
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Did she just kick me in the testicles? What a cunt.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Why is every female now? Well, to be fair, Bob, we've only come across one female, so...
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
So do I just talk to her?
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, let me go talk to the captain. Maybe he can help.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay, but where's the tunnel? Surely you didn't mean the water, but I can't get in there anymore either way. I don't think there's a place otherwise to dive in and swim through. In here still?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Alright, so we're looking for tunnels, man. And I'm pretty sure I saw that attack button with her, so if we're willing to punch a chick, why can't we just, like, punch our way through these guys? Maybe they know something about a tunnel.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Yeah, okay, you're still no help. Don't suppose there's a tunnel in here. Okay, nothing in there. Well, shit.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Yeah, we heard this before,
Go die of
guys.
thirst.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Oh, fuck.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Yeah, I'm aware, my friend. I'm aware. But I don't know where to get to. Or where to go to get that access. Let's see if Kat will talk to us in the bar now.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Dogs are barking up a storm. Oh, I suppose I should start using the lighter more often. Talk to either of you guys. Suppose you got any new dialogue?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local...
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous and...
Us already.
I've got
anything... That'll
be all for now.
Come on, let's be friends.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash.
That means she's on the rag?
Down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Ah, fuck it, I'll tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
I gotta lie more often.
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Help getting into the
I need
warehouse.
to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
Okay,
It's
then.
precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, If I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I don't have any choice, so yeah.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Crab. Hey, little guy. How you doing?
Oh, yeah.
He's just living his best life. Well, it doesn't seem like the cops care too much, Bob, so I don't know that calling them would, get her in very much trouble. Oh my god, lady, walk faster. Either walk faster...
It's fine.
Or walk faster, please.
Okay.
That's just it. Just walk faster, man. Oh my god. This pace is killing me. Did you not walk my walk speed? Why do developers do this to us? Why can't they make them walk the same pace as us? I can't walk any slower.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
That my favorite tea done? No need to thank me for the light.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Bitch, nobody asked you to come with.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Okay, and now I actually think that this is...
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Been talking? Okay. I actually think this is a good place to stop because it's just about 7:30 and we just saved and we just got to the warehouse, which would be a good place to pick up on Monday. So, with that said, I hope that you guys have a really good rest of your day. Enjoy your coffees. Happy Friday. And, yeah, man, I'll see you guys on Monday. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. All right. Bye.